works is so good. But are you working? What is God going to bless? Yes, guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Simple Gladys again, and you are most welcome. Today is a beautiful Sunday, and I have something very important to discuss out there. I thought I need to share this out to people and to my audience and everyone out there. The question is, what I'm going to share tonight is, should we really work? Is work really necessary? Are we supposed to work? And do we need to work? So this is a very tricky question if we check through. But today I got the answers to this question. So work was made by God. If you check out in Genesis, when God created Adam and Eve and put them in the Garden of Eden, He told them to take care of where they are. That is simply work. So leave alone the definition of work, like physics definition of work. Work is I think distance or force distance, something like that. And I don't remember so well. But what is the real definition of work? Are we supposed to work? Does it require us to work? Why am I talking about this? Because I know of very many Christians who think they're not supposed to work. Like they think everything should come the soft way. And I've always been seeing people, then I've been asking, because they say God did not create it. They put it back on God, and God will give them the best work to do, and God will bless them, but they don't want to start to work. I don't know if they want God to come down and give them that do this. And others consider work as something that is professional. Like you go to an office, wear a suit, sit down in the office and work or monitor or supervise. Is that the only definition of work? So that is why I said, let me make this video, because at first I was very confused. I'm like, are we supposed to work? Because other Christians say work is not necessary. God has already blessed you. You don't need to work. A lot of things that they say. So when I was in church today, they talk about work. Is it necessary to work? The first answer was yes, as I explained in the Genesis 28. That when God put Adam in the garden, gave him to rule and everything, give them ownership over everything, and to take care of everything. Taking care of something is already work. That is already work. Taking care of something is work. If you have a farm, or if someone has a farm, and your work is to take care of the farm, that is already work. So is work only the office work, or also manual? I think most of us think when they say I want to, they differentiate today in church the difference between work and employment. Employment is simply employment is an act of being is being contracted by someone to do something for them in a given period of time, and you are paid for it in a specific period of time that they want to pay you. Can be in a month, in a day, can be in terms of wage or salary. So this brought into my understanding. They thought about 4 important things to note. Yes, the first one, I talked about work is blessed. Work is a blessing. Guys, do you know that work is a blessing? I didn't know about it until today. I got to know that work is a blessing. Do you know that most of us used to think work is like slavery, work is like punishment, but work is a blessing. Do you know that work is a blessing? Put for an example, if God had created us in this world, or if your mother had produced you in this world and she was doing nothing and your father was doing nothing, Their work is just to sit and relax. Were you going to grow as far as you have reached right now? No, because they have to put something on the table. They have to put food on the table. They have to build a shelter for you to sleep under. Lots of things, guys. Lots of things that they've done for you to continue surviving. And that is what they call work. It's a blessing. You work for someone. Some work is blessed, and also work is a blessing. For example, someone has come out for example, someone has come out with an idea, a company, and of course he needs people to come and work for him. So if people come and work for him and the output increases, it means people who worked for him are a blessing to his ideas that that God gave him. You know that it's a blessing. Their work is a blessing. Do you know? So we normally see work in another dimension. I'm like, I had a very different perspective of work. And right now, everything has changed. Everyone in this world is supposed to work. Work is different from employment. If we put it in our mind, we need to be employed, we change the entire meaning. Of course, you have to get employed. But what if there is no job? What if there is no one to employ you? Are you going to sit there, raise your legs up and sleep? No. There are a lot of things you can find to work. There are a lot of things to do. Manual work, physical, mental, psychological. There are a lot of things you can do. A lot. So work is a very big blessing in our life, guys. Work is a very big blessing. Imagine if no one was doing anything. Like, you would wake up in the morning and find your clothes, I don't even know how to explain it. You wake up in the morning when you're outside, sleeping in the cold, because you can't build where to sleep, or you can't get. So work is very important, and it's a blessing. That is the one perspective I have learned about work today. And work is blessed. That's why God blesses the work of our hands. Work is blessed. If you don't do anything, what will God bless? If you don't do anything, what will God bless? You need to be doing something for God to bless something that you're doing. Not sitting, doing nothing. You need to do something. Do something. Because work is blessed. Everything that you do, as long as you do it with commitment, with love, it will be blessed. Work is a blessing, and work is blessed. I hope I'm not preaching. I'm just trying to talk about the meanings of work. The second thing is work with us. Now, another thing is, if you are working, you should make sure you work and rest. Work and rest. Some of you now, you say that, yes, since I have to work, let me work and die until I die. There's what you call rest. When you do something, get some time and rest. Work is not supposed to be something that, even when you're constructing a house, you will not construct the house forever. You will need some time to rest. However big, if that house is going to take you 1 year to construct, you're not going to be constructing that house for that each day in the year up to the end of the year. You will need a day to rest, because at the end of the day, you need to recover. You need to gain back your strength. At the end of the day, we use blood, and we use blood. We're not robots. We don't use fuel. The only fuel to our body is rest. So rest is different from not working. You know, rest is resting, is not doing something after doing something. But not doing something after not doing anything, it is laziness. You guys are understanding what I'm saying? I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. It's so crazy. Yes, if you are doing something, and now you are not doing something, you are resting, and you decide to take a break, you are resting. But if you are doing nothing, and you decide to do nothing, you are lazy and you're not working. You are lazy and not working. So that's a difference. Rest is after work, not after doing nothing. If you rest the whole day without doing anything, or the whole week without doing anything, you are just lazy. Work is a service of others. Work in the service of others. This is very important. Work in the service of others. For example, as a man, you work to provide for your family. Yes, you work to provide for your family as a man. Even as a woman, you still work to provide for your family. You should work in service. You should have something to do with your work. Not simply working. Ooh. Not simply working like you're working. What is the aim of your work? Should be in service of something. Some people are working to change lives. Some people are working to remove poverty in their lineage. Some people are working to improve something. Leave alone the selfish intention of work, like I'm working for myself. I want to be rich. I want to... No, what work should be in the service of something. If you're rich, what do you want to do? If you have the money, what do you want to do with the money? You want to use it for yourself. Imagine you have a lot of money, you have a very good car, but you go back to the village and you park your nice car in a small or a very bad building for your family, or for your mother or for your father. They have the worst, the buildings are even leaking, and you have the best car. Doesn't make work valuable. Work should be valuable when it is done in service of something, when it's impacting somewhere. That is the real definition of working. Some of us, we just work. This is my money, and I worked for it alone. Do you know that even you, before you were there, someone was working something for you? Someone was working food on your table. Someone was doing something for you. You are working for yourself. No, it is my money. It is my money. No, you have to work in service of something, to help somewhere, to do something somewhere, help the community or anything. Because we all have different goals at the end of the day and have different priorities. So your work should be in the service of others, not only you, in the service of others. And also work diligently to honor Christ. Yes, honor your Creator. Work diligently to honor your Creator. Those are the different perspectives of work. The four that I learned today. You know, work is blessed. Work is a blessing. Work with rest. We will get some time to rest. Even God Himself, when He was creating, He had a day to rest. And that is the day He took off and said He rested. Work in the service of others. So, just to try and bring it, to try and conclude what I'm talking about is, work is meant for everyone, and everyone should work. Doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter at all what you do. Does not matter what you do. Everything you do is work. You wake up in the morning, you cut firewood, it's work. You make breakfast, that is already work. You do, guys, work is so big, it's so general, it's so big. That's why you have no excuse to not work. Actually, work is a fulfillment of God's will in our life. God, we are in this world because we need to work. Everything is work, guys. From the word go, from when your parents made you, it is work. From when your mom gave birth to you, that is work. From raising you as a child, that is another work. So work is so big, and we all have to work. If you're not working, you are disobeying God as a Christian. This one, most time I'm taking it to a Christian, because some Christians are like, why is it that those people who don't even believe in God, they don't even know God or Allah, but they are prosperous? Because they are fulfilling the will of God in this world. They are working. They're not just simply sitting. Some people have a habit of going to pray. They pray from morning to morning. They pray from morning to... Use pray. Prayers is good. Prayers is so good. But are you working? What is God going to bless? What is God going to bless in what you're doing? What? You need to give God something to bless. At the end of the day, you're just praying, God, I know, God, I know, God, I know. And you have to respect work. This, even if you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, any religion that you are, you have to respect work. If they're employing you to work, you have to keep time. You have to make sure you do your work and give it your very best. Give it your very best. That's the real definition of work. If you're going to work for someone, give it your very, very best. Don't work for, like, I've already worked. Give it your very best. Some of us, when you're employed now, because I've employed you, you simply just do things the way you want. You do. No. Actually, you are the wrong side. You might think that, hey, God is on your side. No, you're the wrong side. It's you. God wants us to work. If you're working for someone, do it to your best. Work to the fullest. So that is it for today. I hope my message was clear, and I hope if you have something that you feel like is contradicting to mine, feel free to share it in the comment section so that we see how to come in one page. But that is what I was taught about work. And I got to understand it deeply and know exactly why we should work. So let no one stop you from working. God wants us to work. Allah wants us to work. We are supposed to work in this world. We are supposed to work. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you love this video, it's my first time doing something, and I'm trying to my first time doing a video talking about things that I really want to talk about, So I hope if you have any other idea, please on the comment section. If you have a compliment on the comment section, what you want to add, subtract, let's get into the comments and we meet there. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you all and have a lovely Sunday.